What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl. And homies, we have to talk. This is a serious conversation. I'm going to get into the article, but we need to talk. Now, you remember a few videos back, I was talking about how the Chinese, the Asian people in New York were getting attacked, right? And I was saying, it's not right. We don't have the right to do that, all that kind of stuff. And I still feel that way. We don't have that right to be attacking people because of the situation was going on. But what pisses me off right now, and I'm heated, is that China is doing the same thing to these Africans over there in China. So let's get into it, because you know what? I feel like this. At one point, everybody was like, oh, black people, we're immune, they're immune, and so and so and so, and it was okay. But now that we're not immune to this, no one is immune to a virus, but it's just taking a whole big thing. So let's just get into this real quick. Africans in southern China's largest city say they become targets of suspicion and subjected to forced evictions, arbitrary quarantines, and mass virus testing as the country steps up its fight against imported infections. China says it has largely curbed its plague, but a recent cluster of cases linked to the Nigerian community sparked the alleged discrimination by locals and virus prevention officials. Local authorities in the industrial center of 15 million said at least 8 people diagnosed with the illness had spent time in the city's district known as Little Africa. Now, there is a place in China that is called Little Africa, just like in New York City. There's a place that's called it's called Chinatown. We have Little Italy. We have Koreatown, all that stuff in New York City, because the New York City is so diverse, and they have certain areas where they basically stay, and grow their families there. So, let's get back into this. 5 were Nigerian nationals who faced widespread anger after reports surfaced that they had broken a mandatory quarantine and been to 8 restaurants and other public places instead of staying home. As a result, nearly 2,000 people they came into contact with had to be tested for the plague or undergo quarantine. It has led to Africans becoming targets of suspicion, distrust, and racism in China. Several Africans told AFP they had been forcibly evicted from their homes and turned away by hotels. Okay? I've been sleeping under the bridge for 4 days with no food to eat. I cannot buy food anywhere. No shops or restaurants will serve me, said Tony Matthias, an exchange student from Uganda who was forced from his apartment on Monday. We're like beggars on the street, the 24-year-old said. Matthias added that the police had given him no information about testing or quarantine, but instead told him to go to another city. Of course, the police in China, they declined to comment when contacted by the AFP. A Nigerian businessman said he was evicted from his apartment earlier this week. Everywhere the police sees us, they will come and pursue us and tell us to go home. But where can we go? He said. Other Africans said the community has been subject to mass testing, even though many had not left China recently and placed under quarantine at homes or in hotels. China has banned foreign nationals from entering the country, and many travelers are being sent into 14-day quarantines, either in their own accommodations or centralized facilities. This is really getting out of hand. This is really crazy. This is really getting out of hand, because I feel like China, they got their own stuff going on. Okay? We're going to say that. They got their own stuff going on. They think how they want to think. They do what they want to do, basically. Okay? They treat people how they want to treat people. And I never came across anyone over here that was from China to act that way towards me. But just by reading the news over there in China, you will hear a lot of stuff. Okay? And you will see a lot of things. So I don't understand why they're doing that to the black people, to Africans. They live there, they work there. So now you're telling me that they're just going to evict you with no place to go. I mean, somebody needs to go and get involved in this. Okay? Somebody needs to go and get involved. Just like how the police in New York City, they came together and got involved for all the Asians who were being attacked and stuff like that. They need to get involved in China as well and help out these Africans because they need help. They're getting put out. Okay? They're getting put out. They can't buy food because no one will serve them. It's just messed up. It is really messed up. This world has never been great, but it is going downhill really fast. Really fast. So I wish there was a way for all of the Africans to leave there and just leave. But some can't leave. Okay? Some have no money to leave. Some are homeless and they staying on the street, begging people for change and stuff. Like, this really bothers me. I don't like this at all. It pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we don't, as people, okay, human beings, we don't have the right to treat people like dogs, or to murder them or to whatever. We don't have that right to do that unless we're getting harmed, right? But since this whole plague has broke out, everybody has lost their mind. I mean, the crime has escalated to crazy. You would think because the way the world is now, people would just fall back. Okay? I don't know. I just don't know. This is really pissed me off. I had got this article sent to me a lot. And I went and researched it myself to see what else they was talking about out there. And it's just disturbing, guys. It really is. This is just disturbing. And it just seems like black people, African Americans, Africans, it seemed like for some reason we get attacked the most. You know what I'm saying? We get attacked the most. It doesn't matter what it is, what happened. We get attacked the most. And it's got to stop. It has to stop. I know what I'm saying is like a far reach because it's been going on for so long, but it has to stop. It just really do. Because I feel like this. Everybody is all cool with us when they want to dance like us, when they want to style their hair or try to look like us, then we're cool. But I'm not even going to go any further. Let me just stop right there. I just hope that somebody get over there and get a crackdown on this. I really hope that somebody will go over there and help these African people, the Nigerians, because they need help. They are getting treated like dirt, like dogs, okay? They are getting treated like dogs. I mean, getting forced out their apartments, okay? Getting forced out of their apartments. They can't buy any food. And it was a video on Instagram I saw. They would not let this guy purchase any food to eat. It was a restaurant. They would not let him buy any food. So this is getting ridiculous. This is really getting out of hand. So guys, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section, okay, how you feel about all of this. And please be respectful, because if you don't be respectful, I'm gonna have to delete your comment and just block you from my page, because I'm just not here and not willing to deal with all the craziness. You can have an opinion, be an adult about it. That's all I'm saying. All right. So I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. You guys have a great day. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I love you all, and thank you so much for rocking with me. If you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.